And that's where a lot of people have challenges with, and that's what I have challenges with. So I have the vision. We have, like, you've kind of created your path to getting there. The path will change to getting there, but how do you teach people, and how have you taught yourself? I am not. I don't care about the byproduct of the outcome of the result. How do we people either care less whether there's a result or outcome out of the mission, or just not fixate on it so much?
Well, I think two things come up for me. One of them is what you desire desires you.
Right.
It's in our, like, our soul's purpose is in our, like, DNA. When if we believe that we've come here for a specific mission, then when we follow that soul's purpose, we know that it's meant to happen. Like, we and so there's this aspect of, if I want it, it wants me. So there's that surrender to that. And the other thing is that Carolyn Lovewell,
Yeah.
quote
Yeah.
her, having is the evidence of wanting. So whatever you have in your life, you want. And if what you perceive that you have is something that you don't want, then you need to go into your subconscious and do a bunch of exercises that she offers, and that many Joe Dispenza and all these trainings that I amalgamate and also bring my own into, to look at why your subconscious is manifesting what you think you don't want, or all these challenges to get to where you want to go. And then the third thing that I would say is, in terms of like future projecting, when we put this idea of like, okay, I want to be a published author. Okay, great. Somebody wants to be a published author and they have a timeline in their mind. I want to be a published author by this day. Actually, I'll take it into like my own experience. I wanted to be a musician. I was just like, I need to be a musician, but I never thought it was going to happen. I always thought, oh, now you're too old or whatever. You should have started when you were a kid and blah, blah, blah. Like stories. And
Yeah.
then one day I just took a course in sound healing, and I allowed myself to be in the process of the becoming. And my teacher, another teacher, would say, you, like, this mantra that we would repeat, I am a musical genius. And this was something that all of a sudden I began to embody. And I'm like, wait a second, I'm already a musician. And I swear, I out of nowhere started playing this baritone guitar that I had that I couldn't play for so long. I saw her playing it. I picked up, I started playing it. I knew the chords. I knew how to transition. It was a quantum entanglement with her. So this goes back to, our mind has this idea and stories that we've created based on only our past experiences. We can only understand what we're associated with, like has already happened. When we do that, we project that into the future, which immediately causes limitations to us actually gaining what we truly want in the time that is aligned. What you want is there waiting for you when you raise your frequency to match that experience. That's all it is. Your frequency needs to match that experience. If your frequency wants it, you're not at it. You can't have what you actually want. You got to go to my TikTok. I talk all about all these and Instagram and stuff, but you can't have what you want. You already have what you want. And it's a kind of a mind fuck, but the wanting itself is the thing that prevents you from having it. And so when you go back to having is the evidence of wanting, I already have everything I want. But as soon as I want something else, I've limited that access. So it's like having a vision of like, what is my desire? My holy desire is to be this person or to have these things. And it's like, great. And then Joe Dispenza will be like, become that which you seek. And you're like, how does it feel if I already had everything that I see? And you just live as though you have it, and boom, it'll just show up